Reggae Boy and Arnette Garden striker Kaheim Dixon is attracting attention from Europe and America.
Big up Gunnaz Podcast.
The Gunnaz Podcast.
If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We had a whole lot of views last month, so thank you so much for it. But there's one thing that I didn't like at all. 70% of the people that watched the channel last month did not subscribe. So yeah, if you're new here and you love the content, just go ahead and hit that fat red subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Now I want to just briefly talk about the rise of Kaheim Dixon, to be honest, because it was just last year that this guy was playing schoolboy football, and now we're talking about the fact that he might be attracting attention from Europe, and it's becoming a common theme for players, especially now and especially since Whisper, for players to just be moving directly from schoolboy football right into the deep end in Europe, and it's a very good look, because if it was like 2 to 3 years ago, a lot of people would have thought, if I had told them that hey, you're talking nonsense, nobody can live from out of schoolboy football and just head right into leagues, so it's a very good look, to be honest. It's a very, very good look. And as I said, it was just last year that he was playing schoolboy football, scoring 39 goals and adding 17 assists to his tally, leading Clarendon College to the Costa Cup and Olivia Shield double. And watching that team, that was one of the best schoolboy football teams I've seen football-wise. Like, they play total football, overlapping wing backs, wingers cutting in, a striker with like Kaheim Dixon, who's just so tenacious and so skillful. Their backline was good. Their midfield was hardworking and very calm on the ball. And that was a very, very good Clarendon College team. I always enjoyed watching them, especially live. When you actually get to see them live, it just looks a cut above other schoolboy teams. So yeah, Kaheim Dixon had a brilliant schoolboy football season. And basically after this season, there were a lot of talks about what's going to be next for him. Like, is he going to, because some scouts were also there watching those schoolboy football games, and the talk was, is he going to go to America? Is he going to go join a college? Is he too big for a college? So it's very good to see that he's attracting attention from actual football clubs in Europe, also America as well, but more importantly Europe, because Europe is the holy grail. Europe is where players want to be, So after his schoolboy football season, he actually transitioned the turn of this year into the Arnette Garden team. And me personally, I wouldn't say I was shocked, but it was surprising, because he just came out of nowhere for me. And I just saw him. I think he made his debut and he scored on his debut, and it was a wonderful goal as well, after having a whole lot of chances that game, So right out of schoolboy football into the Arnette Garden starting lineup, and yeah, he's had 2 goals so far from 7 starts. So not a bad return for the 19-year-old. And then came the national team selection. So he was called up for the local based player camp that went to face Trinidad earlier this year. And he excelled. He scored, and he played 2 games. He scored 1, I believe. And he was a shining light out of the players that played in that game, to be honest. And the opportunity came for him to be called up to the national team for the Nations League run of games that we had, due to the fact that Leon Bailey was out, as well as Trevante Stewart with suspension. Mikel Antonio pulled out for injury. Omari Hutchinson declined to focus on his club career. And also Bailey Karamartri, who was listed on our squad list, embarrassed the JFF by selecting England's youth team, under 19, over the Jamaica Reggae Boyz senior men's national team for the Nations League fixtures. So the team was kind of thin up top, and young Kaheim Dixon, who basically had a good showing in that local camp, and scored a goal as well, and impressed the coach, got that call up at the age of 19, right out of schoolboy football into the national team. We've seen that one before, right? So yeah, he did well. He came on against the USA in extra time. He even managed to get a shot off, even though the game was already done right there for us in that semi-final. But yeah, what's next for Kaheim Dixon? I hear that he has people looking at him in Europe, in the likes of the Superliga, that's the Danish league, the Julipa Pro League in Belgium, the MLS, and a few leagues as well in Europe, a few other leagues as well in Europe. So, yeah, guys, that's a very, very good look for young Kaheim Dixon. I wish him all the best. I really love this player. He's so tenacious. His pressing is smart. He's very good on the ball. He doesn't stop working. He's hungry for goals. If he doesn't score, he cries. And yeah, he's just a very, very top talent. I can't stress how much I love to see this guy play. It's just something like I've never seen before from a schoolboy. Just his tenacity, the way he hunts down everything. It's like he has an engine in his chest. And that form of work rate will work very well with the skill that he has and the skill set. He's a player that can play right across the front line, strike or left wing, right wing. He can play in the attacking midfield as well. The only thing for me is maybe you need to bulk up a little bit more and really be ready for the men's game. But as it relates to physicality in terms of like stamina and just being able to put in the hard work and be willing to put in the hard work, I don't see where that will be a challenge for young Kaheim Dixon, So, yeah, I wish him all the best, to be honest. And I really hope that he has strong people around him that will help him to make the right decision as it relates to his career and his next move. So, yeah, that was basically it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Last month, I believe a whole lot of you watch the channel, we had a whole lot of views last month, so thank you so much for it. But there's one thing that I didn't like at all. 70% of the people that watched the channel last month did not subscribe. So yeah, if you're new here and you love the content, just go ahead and hit that fat red subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and help us get to 1,000 subscribers, So yeah, that's it for this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow us on social media at 876Gunnaz on Instagram and TikTok. And if you want to support us monetarily, you can do so by buying us a coffee. The link is below in the description. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Big up Gunnaz Podcast.
The Gunnaz Podcast.